And I want to modify it again. Welcome, my conscious friends.
Yeah.
Your friend. So I want to first start off with an announcement. We've been doing a test for the last couple of days. And one of the things we announced on Thursday was our association and now looking at more expanding our modalities to help people lose weight. Which if you think about the 6 macro habits, that's the first macro habit, right? So we're just adding more tools in the first macro habit, but we're still gonna move people through the progression to learn the other 5 as well, right?
Right.
Nothing has changed. Really important to understand that. Our audience has been expanded, but we've been testing another methodology for helping people lose weight. So for the last 2 days, if you wonder why it's been so friggin' cold in this room, it's because we're using shivering technique to see how much extra weight you can lose. And my partner, Megan Valentine, had a great suggestion. Let's use this time also to test buying more wear and making more income for the company through blankets initiation. Great. Okay, you all have a good lunch?
Yes.
Are you ready? Yeah. We're going to enter now the 3rd and final Conscious Leadership Workshop.
Oh, God.
And in this workshop, we're going to talk about something that actually takes John's 100+ books and consolidates it down to really one thing. And it's the idea of being present, being in the moment. And if you can think about what presence is, it's literally, if in this moment there was no problem to solve. Think about that. And actually think about that, and think about it for a second, and then take a really deep breath. And your mind suddenly is open to the present. Isn't that a beautiful thing? And every bit of personal growth, relational growth, leadership and team growth come down to being fully present in the moment. It actually changes the way you respond to the outside world. It changes the way you respond to the events and things that are happening. It allows you to respond in a conscious leadership, listening way to the people you're listening to. And all of a sudden, all the things will unfold in front of you what you need to be doing right now. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And yet, on average, just picking Americans, because we're really good at this with distraction, the average American attention span is less than 4 seconds. That's the attention span of a goldfish when fed some food. So, this section is going to be about committing to the transformational way of living and leading. This morning, didn't Kristen do an amazing job? And then, and that young lady over there, Karen, did. I mean, it was just amazing. I was just, the professionalism of everybody on the stage, from the first to the last speaker, was incredible, wasn't it? So you learned a lot of stuff that you're going to work on and apply. But I can tell you that this work, the work you're doing on yourself, is the context. All those things are the content, but it's the context of how you respond to everything around you and inside of you that determines whether you'll have that psychological flexibility we talked about. And also, when you build that, you know, I was talking to Kristen's Glass's team on Monday, and we talked about what I mentioned on Thursday night. Can you handle it? Leadership really comes down to that. Can you handle it? And the answer is absolutely. If you take the things we've been talking about and you start to practice them. Remember, if you start the piano, you do not become successful with Beethoven on your first try. You start with the scales and you work slowly every day. And I'll leave you at the very end with some first steps. I love, it's amazing congruency when you have people that really care about others and are taking the focus off of them. John's stuff just fits in so well with everything we do, doesn't it? He's amazing. He's really amazing. So, okay. So basically, I wanted to show this one more time, just the present and presence are part of the same thing. Most of the time, we're not present. In fact, many people are so not present that they don't even know they're not present. Mm-hmm. You know, you're in a conversation with them, telling them some intense, and they're on their cell phone, looking at TikTok. Oh no, I'm sorry. I just have to check this next one coming. I know it's going to be great. I think I'm kidding. Think about it. Very few people are present. The thing we're learning, which is neat in modern day psychology, is that I used to say you can't stop trying to have a better past. And in general, that still applies. Stop beating yourself up for things that happened 20 years ago. But now we're realizing, even the events of this weekend, we may have come in here scared and afraid.